with a very famous win over Payneham North Union away from home, and with that win find themselves outside the relegation positions in 8th spot. 8 points, 4 wins, 13 losses, and a 3% better percentage than Payneham North Union, who, if they win and Prince Alfred lose, that will cause trouble for for Prince Alfred, and they will go down instead. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Prince Alfred here versus Golden Grove. If they win, they secure Division 1 football for 2026. If they lose, they have to rely on Payneham also losing. Payneham are away, of course, at Glenunga. Glenunga have nothing to play for. They're in no man's land. Can't go up, can't go down from their position on the ladder. So it's going to be interesting to see if Payneham can use that motivation and find a way to win. And if they do, Prince Alfred might be in trouble. We'll keep an eye on the scores the whole way through, and I'll explain all the different circumstances ahead. But it is the final round of the home away season here in the Adelaide Footy League, and it's a big one. Plenty of options and plenty of things can still happen all around the ladder. Thank you to Filming Footy, Sports Interactive, Classic Clashes, Custom Bow RTC, High Five E-Bikes, Dartfish, Archie's, Jag Meatworks, and Kimberley Resorts. As the players are going to be getting into position, we'll see if they can. They start strong. Prince Alfred, of course, they prefer to win if they can and just secure the Division 1 football for next year that way. But if Golden Grove are too good, as most people would tip, given their record and given their ladder position, we'll keep our eyes on the other games ahead as we are about to get underway. A big crowd here for a fascinating match. We get underway here straight away. Neil with the tap down. It's going to be the midfield of Golden Grove getting to work early with a clearance. Just inside the forward 50. Towards the boundary line right in front of us here in our commentary position for the first boundary stoppage of this match. The two ruckmen once again go at it. Tap down again by the Golden Grove ruckman. Now looking for another clearance. Schmidt getting involved. Gets tackled. Holding the ball. It is. The umpire calls it holding the ball. And it's going to go the way of Golden Grove and to Connor Dodd. The match winner last week, Dodd, kicks it inside 50. Sees something he likes. Cut off by the Prince Alfred defence, but doesn't take the mark. Still alive here in a dangerous position. Eventually cleared out by Oliver Clark to the far wing. And it will be a free kick to Prince Alfred. So a little bit of pressure relieved here. And a big crowd here to watch this match unfold. Looking for the switch. Sumner, the captain, has an option through the middle of the ground. He uses it. Jolly, just a little bit too hard for him, but he collects well with the second effort. Back to Sumner, who just bombs it long. One-on-one, but cut off by the defence. Beautifully done there by Golden Grove's defence. A lot has been made about their attack, but their defence just as good. 10 wins in a row. You don't do that by accident. Wants the free kick there. Not to be. Finds Bandwell with a tap over the top, but cut off by Pitt. Unbelievably well. Had no issues there, just getting involved. Great intercept mark. Finds a target. Use the middle of the ground. Charlick. Handball and running. When they do this, Prince Alfred, it works out usually pretty well. They have an opportunity now inside 50. Leading player. No mark taken, still alive. In the pocket. The snap. And goes through. Beautifully done. Unreal first goal of the game here. Amazing finish. Right in the pocket. We'll see who that player is in a second, but it was a very nicely done movement there, and much better by Prince Alfred. They used the middle of the ground, they handballed, they ran, and in the end, a great finish. Josh Garrels with that goal just went back on the stream, as you guys can do, and have a look who gets the goals It's going to be straight from the middle again. Schmidt. In the pocket. Trying to use the wings now. Golden Grove running. A bit of a counter attack. See something he likes. Long. It's going to be Pascal with a mark. Lucky Pascal. Lucky Pasco. Of course, the top goal scorer of the Adelaide Footy League's Division 1. 77 goals. First in the comp for goals. 8 goals last time these two met in round 9 this year. So not only kicks bags against Division, he's also kicked bags against Prince Alfred last time they played. He's confident, it's a tight angle. The distance should not be an issue. It's across the face of goal, but good read there by Mitch Slater. Sees something he likes backwards. Interesting play there. Goes about 25 metres almost backwards, but improves the angle, but probably not as much as he would have hoped. He probably improved it only slightly. But can't question too much of this Golden Grove attack. They definitely know what they're doing in terms of an attacking sense. Kicking high scores most weeks. Coming in now is Hoskins. Hoskins, beautifully done. And Pony, as the bench is yelling, you can tell that is his nickname for Hoskins, and why not? What a great goal. And they return serve here after a quick goal by Prince Alfred. Now it's 1 goal each. Nearly 5 minutes played in this first quarter. Back underway, Neil. The ruckman there, trying to get the clearance. The umpire holding the ball. Quickly again, trying to get a quick inside 50. Tripped up there. The umpire, how's he going to see it? Yes, he saw the trip. Tried to stop his run backwards, collected his legs by accident. It's going to be again Lucky Pasco. Very similar angle to the shot he had earlier, maybe a little bit closer, but the other one drifted across the face and was marked on the outside post. Let's see what happens here. Coming in now, taking his time. Nice kick off the boot. The umpire doesn't have to move much. He likes it. What's he going to give it a goal? And 2 quick goals there for Golden Grove. Lucky Pasco with his first. 8 last time they played against Prince Alfred in round 9. And his teammates happy with that one. Back underway, Neil once again winning the tap, but the midfield of Golden Grove have usually taken advantage of it. This time it's going to be the clearance from Prince Alfred, smothered off the boot, still alive however. It's going to be Searles, kicks it long and high, straight into the danger zone. Can their little crummers get involved here? They're putting the pressure on. It's going to be rushed behind for just a point, in the first point of this match. 1-1-7 plays 2 straight. 7 minutes played. Shenton to bring it back in. Towards a big ruck pack. Great work there. Third man up, Kane Blades. Just sliced his way through that marking contest and took a beautiful mark. Chips it to Dodd. Dodd finds Banwell. He quickly plays on with a handball, trying to spin out of trouble. back to Banwell. The inside 50 now, lowers his eyes beautifully. And great work there by Collins. Not sure he was the intended target, but he took the advantage there, cut off the pass, and takes a good mark. And now Nicholas Collins lining up for Golden Grove's third. Probably third in 3 minutes. They've kicked 2 real quick ones and now lining up for another one. Collins about 30 metres out, not too much of an angle. Kick coming through now, the umpire runs to his left, it's just the behind, and it's going to be first behind for Golden Grove. The kick in now from Pitt, straight through the middle of the ground. Looking for McHenry. He wins a free kick, and the player coach Ned McHenry now with the ball. Pitt's running, thought about the overlap, instead just going to chip it forward to Howard. Howard now towards the wing, Singleton. His kick cut off, not the best kick, and it will be nicely done there. The long kick forward, big fly, no mark. Players get their move on now. Ianello 1-2. He goes through now to Slade. Slade 4 last week, plays on quickly, and Prince Alfred once again playing on, handballing, trying to take the game on. They did that earlier, they got a goal. Trying to do it again, gets wrapped up. There was Pritchard. Big kick forward. And is cut off by Trenorden, who's an inclusion this week. Big defender, got a big job on his hands this week to keep the top goal scorer quiet. And along the wing, tackled over the boundary line. It's going to the umpire's ball. Jolly. Long high kick. Lamb's there to try and cut it off. He does really well. That was a high kick. Not afraid to sit under it there. Was Lamb Simon. Looking for the switch. It's on here. Doesn't take the mark. Maybe running out of room. Keeps it in barely. Prince Alfred now with the counter-attack. Again, they got a few numbers here, but it immediately wrapped up by Golden Grove. The pressure's been high early. It's going to be a stoppage just inside the forward line for Prince Alfred. If they can find a clearance here, could be a dangerous ball. It's going to be actually a free kick going to Golden Grove. A little bit too keen there to get the ball. Gives away the free kick. And now deep in their defence, Golden Grove, handballing it out of there. Can be dangerous if they are not clean. So far they've had the players available. Now the kick comes, but to nobody in particular. Jolly's there, 2 teammates almost spoil themselves. Thought the other one was going up for it, but they do well to clean it up. Jolly, usually pretty clean though, the handballs are to the opposition. And now it's going to come the other way. Golden Grove over the top, trying to fight for it here with Collins, but cut off by Ianello. Another inclusion for this team. Some good ins for Prince Alfred. If they win, they secure promotion without worrying about other results. Not promotion, they secure safety, avoid relegation without worrying about the other result of Glenunga versus Payneham. So they're definitely looking to get the win and put fate in their hands. And inside 50, quite deep, into a dangerous position. No mark taken, play on, looking for the quick snap. Wrapped up immediately Now the snap comes, but it's wide to the left. Unfortunate there. I think he had a bit more time than he thought. Could have settled, could have not rushed the kick, but just the 1 point added. "13 minutes played in this first quarter. Took a little bit of time to get the ball, but Golden Grove are now going to get us back into play. They go out wide. Good mark paid. Plays on quickly with a handball, but to the feet of his teammate. Not a very useful handball. Eventually they find their way through Dobby. Bit of a 2-on-1 situation. Does well. Oh, nearly takes a fantastic mark there, Jake Pittman. He's still alive here for a goal if he wants. Instead, his teammate kicks it, and beautifully done. Making sure you finish is the most important thing, and it's going to be Pasco with another. His second for the match. Taking his total for the season up to 79 goals, if you don't mind. And Golden Grove from one side of the ground to the other, kick it from the kick in. Use the wing, nearly taken a fantastic mark with Pittman, but despite not marking it, did well to get it to Pasco, who finished beautifully. 1-2-8 plays 3-1-19 here at Park 9. Neil taps it down wide. The kick coming now. Trying to get the clearance. Nearly got the clearance there. Golden Grove gets away with it. The bounce bad. Big tackle. Slamming tackle, the umpire calls it. It's going to be a free kick to McHenry, who goes out wide. Not afraid to use the wing so far. Prince Alfred finding Slade. The inside 50. It's going to be a free kick downfield. Bumped off the ball after he kicked it with Slade. And inside 50, probably about 40 meters, 45 meters out, is this kick on the far end of the ground. It's going to take his best from here. It's not going to be an easy kick to make the distance and the accuracy. Distance looks good, just barely on the line, tapped over for a rush behind, and Golden Grove not afraid to concede there, just the 1 point. Kick in again, Golden Grove going bold with it, but this kicked out wide. Couldn't be kept in. It's going to be a last possession. Craig Pitt with the ball, a dangerous user. Very congested forward line. Not too much movement for him. He's probably just going to kick it long to the hot spot. That's what he does, to the top of the goal square. Oh, nearly a chest mark there, not to be. And Golden Grove again, defence just a bit too good in that occasion. Clears it out wide to nobody in particular. Towards the boundary line, keeps it in for now, and in the end it will be a boundary throw. And maybe could have tried not to touch it there and get the last possession rule, but instead it's going to be a boundary throw in on the far wing, right in the centre of the ground. A lot of congestion around this one. No one really getting any space to try and get a clearance. And another stoppage. Clearance away. Oh, nearly a great mark there. They have an opportunity here if they can be clean. Golden Grove does well to find a teammate just with a bit of a paddle, a bit of a tap. The clearance now. And now the inside 50. A bit of a one-on-one. Great work there Verity with a great mark and a great kick. Finds his target nicely there by Shenton. He's been good in this quarter. Helped down defence and now potentially with an assist. And Verity with 31 goals for the season. Their second top goal scorer, obviously, behind Lockie Pasco. Straight in front, kicks up from the 50-metre line, drifts wide and stays there. Just the 1 point added. $11 points the margin, 18.5 played, hit. Takes the kicking quick, but the umpire said one of his teammates was within the protective zone, so has to redo it. And now instead he just goes long, playing in front. Schmidt, the punch from the back, beautifully done there. Thatcher, still alive here for Thatcher if he can try and get the ball. Not afraid to get involved. A nice smother again from Golden Grove, putting their bodies on the line. Spinning out of trouble there. Dean in the middle of the ground, trying to collect it nicely. Now the inside 50, Verity again. A good lead-up play. This time he's not going to have the shot. He's going to pass it off quick. See something like sitting in the pocket by himself. And a beautiful kick by Verity. Straight to his teammate Collins.
Go, Colo, kick through this time, mate.
And Verity with some great vision. Collins lining up for a goal. He had a shot earlier and just missed. The other one was further out, but not as tight as an angle. And Collins now looking up, kicks it straight through the middle. Great goal there by Nick Collins, and it fixes up from his kick earlier that missed. Golden Grove now kicking away and finding some goals in this first quarter. Back underway. Both ruckmen let it bounce. The clearance from Golden Grove, they won't mind that. Playing in front of the defence, doesn't take the mark. In the end it finds Pritchard. Pritchard to Anello. Anello running through the ground to Singleton. Trying to handball it here, but they need to find their targets, Prince Alfred, or it's going to be messy and it's going to come back the other way fast. And that's basically what happens. It's going to be a free kick, which way? In the back, I believe, so it's going to go for Jolly. Jolly to the edge of the 50, cut off by Lamb Simon. Thinking about the switch, so he plays on. Has enough time to take a bounce. The switch, risky, but pays off when they mark it. Low darting kick, takes a bounce before it reaches Bandwell, so he has to go backwards. And bumped off the ball, downfield free kick. They play on quickly, take the advantage. 1-on-1 for Pasco. He won't mind this. It goes over the top of both of them. Sumner's a good defender there. And Ianello cleans it up to a kick towards the wing. And a kick to McInnes. Out wide to Howard. Again, running out of room. It's going to be a boundary throw-in. Some good moments there from both teams. It's going to be last possession, actually. Nobody touched it, so Golden Grove can bring it back in. Golden Grove, they like to use the switch. They're trying it again. They got 2-on-1. It's going to be sometimes a bit dangerous, especially when it's a long, high switch like that. But they did it well. To Robinson. Down the field, both players can't mark it. Both decide to punch it. Right along the boundary line here. Keeps it in nicely. And great work there to find a teammate, not just keep it in for no reason. Hoskins. Goal earlier. Towards Banwell.
Good, Jed.
Good chest mark there.
Dotty.
Going to go have a shot. Thought about passing it. Didn't see anything that was on anything he liked. So now it's going to be a shot from Banwell. He might still look for a pass, but now the defence have got back in their positions. It's going to be a shot from about 45, maybe 40 on a tight angle. He's going to back himself in here, Banwell. Going for the kick. Starts left. It's going to fall short, but punched over the line for a rush behind. Unlucky there for Gordon Grove. But well done by the defence. Not afraid there to concede a point, because they had some of their big boys there ready to mark it. Bringing it back in, they find Schmidt and Pitt, and a lot of these players getting their balls on it. We're getting a lot of these players getting their hands on the ball. As they chip it around and trying to find a way forward. Now through the middle of the ground, they have to play on, and sometimes that forces you to go and forces some dangerous positions. The defence again of Golden Grove switches it, and beautifully done. They're just finding marks around the ground, stopping the pressure. And Hoskins straight to the goal square. No mark taken. Banwell's there. Wants the high free kick. Kicks it off the ground. Tapped through. That would have been up there for one of the goals of the day. Snags of the day, thanks to Jag Meworks. On his back. Bit of a bicycle kick while on his back was Banwell. And just the last inch tapped through for a rush behind. Nearly 26 minutes played in the other game, Glenunga versus Payneham, and it is Glenunga winning by only 3 points. A very low scoring game, 15-12. Keep an eye on that one, because if Payneham win and Prince Alfred lose, Payneham will survive with the relegation, and Prince Alfred today will be going down to Division 2, so we'll keep a check on that. Another goal for Ross Trevor, just as I was speaking, 21-12. 9 points the margin. We'll keep an eye on that. Back underway here. It's another nice intercept mark by Golden Grove. And again, going out wide, not afraid to use the wings, finding Banwell. The kick beautiful forward. Straight on the head of his teammates. And it will be Josh Doby with a chance to have a shot at goal here.
This is the guy to kick this as well, by the way.
Beautiful kick.
He missed him straight in front, but he'll fucking slot it.
We're having a lot of shots on the pocket.
And Doby from the pocket starts left, goes all the way left, out on the full, no score added, and the siren sounds for the first quarter here at Park 9. 1-3-9 plays 4-4, 28. We'll be back after these short messages. Welcome back to the second quarter here at Park 9 for the clash between Prince Alfred Old Collegians and Golden Grove. I'll repeat once again, if Prince Alfred lose and Payneham win, then Prince Alfred will be relegated. But if Prince Alfred can find a way to win here today against Golden Grove, then they will have the fate in their hands and they'll survive. So a massive game here in the context of the season. We're back underway for the second quarter. Quickly getting the clearance there, but smothered as he kicks it was the Prince Alfred player. Now a chance, but they're still inside their 50. The defensive Golden Grove have held up very well so far. Does well to find Pittman. Now out wide. And once again, the wings are being used well. But Prince Alfred cut it off this time. Maybe they've learned. Just outside the 50. This final kick will be the inside 50. Barely. A low darting kick just inside the 50. It may be just the required distance, but it will be a mark for Will Schmidt. In their best players, 7 of the past 13 matches for Schmidt when he plays. He's very good. He was in the best last week. I gave him the best on ground. He's going to have the shot from outside 50 probably by the time he kicks it. Not too bad of an angle. Coming in now. Good kick. It's going to fall short. Bentley's there. Gowrels is there. McHenry, the small forward, trying to get involved. Trying to put the pressure on. But Golden Grove, once again, nice and composed. Gets the ball out the danger zone. Still alive, though, if they can find a way back in. Nicely done there by Clark. And the big inside 50. Bentley with the big flies at the back. Can he find a way to get involved here? Nearly does. But Golden Grove, again, very composed. Don't panic. Handballs at forward. Gets a free kick. Relieves the pressure. And now they can try and counter-attack here. Through Simon. They got the numbers, Prince Alfred. The kick smothered. It's going to be play on, so he doesn't even attempt to take the mark. McHenry with a handball wide. The kick forward. Bounces before the mark can be taken. And eventually it's a big pack forming. And the umpire calls holding the ball. So we'll be holding the ball going the way of Golden Grove. To Connor Dodd. Dodd finding Dobie. But the kick forward, not good by Duke. And it's going to be out on the full. Out on the full, we're allowed inside 50. Big pack of players and a big punch from the back. And Duke, trying to make up for his missed kick just then, comes from 3 back with a massive punch.
Give him the cuddle, Ned.
Ball back into play thanks to the umpire. Still in a bit of a dangerous position here. If they can find a little bit of space. Schmidt's tackled by 2. Now finally came out through McHenry, he's tackled by 2 people, so the pressure is high. And a stoppage just inside the 50.
Give him another cuddle. Oh, uppy.
Schmidt trying to get a ball, but it will be a free kick for Golden Grove in that contest. Pittman getting the ball. They take the extra 25 as well for questioning the umpire. So Pittman will bring the ball up the ground 25 metres and outside the 50. And now again the switch is on. Big kick across the 50 to the other side of it. Long down the line now. No mark taken. His teammates coming to help. Banwell, Simon, back to the original source. Inside 50, no mark taken. Play on, said the umpire. And big clearance there by Neil, but to nobody in particular. It might work out here. They've got a few numbers, Prince Alfred. Golden Grove again, nice and composed, and gets tripped up on his way out of the contest. He plays on advantage, and another mark inside the forward line, just barely inside the forward line for Golden Grove. A lot of players calling for it, so I don't think he can make the distance from here. It's going to be over 50. Tight angle.
I was going for a mark and I was going over my head.
A kick to the goal square. A few players fly, goes over the back. Can they find a quick snap away through goal? It will be kicked away from Prince Alfred, but to nobody in particular. The centering kick now. Good work there. Good vision. Once again, I said it in defence, but I think it counts here as well. Didn't panic. Got the ball inside the forward line and found Dodd with not too much issues. The vision and the awareness just to not blaze away or have a shot when it's probably very tempting to. Finds a teammate in a better position, and it's going to be Dodd lining up for his first of the afternoon. Left foot kick and misses to the right. Never looked like going in, straight off the boot. Just sliced it a bit too much. And both teams not super accurate kicking so far in this one. 1-3-9 plays 4-5-29. Looking for McHenry, but much taller players around him, gets the punch away, and it really was not the right option, I believe, because it just causes a second inside 50. It's going to be a free kick to Golden Grove in the pocket. Infringement there, and the kick in to one of the smallest players on the field. Doesn't work when it's so high and long, and because of that, gives away the possession, and then gives away a free kick in defence when the defence is scrambling to get back. A chance here, coming in now, makes no mistake, and a beautiful goal for Golden Grove, and really capitalising on that mistake from the kick in that Prince Alfred did. And it is Lockie Pasco with another one, so his third for the afternoon. Third in a quarter and a bit. He could be on for another big day. Back underway, Jolly with the handball to help with the clearance. Good kick by Horskins. Good courage there. The umpire's going to pay the mark, I believe, or maybe even the free kick. They're going to take the advantage once again. And once again finding a target. And once again finding Lockie Pasco, the big number 24 there. As we've seen a few times, not afraid to take on the advantage when needed, because they trust their players to find targets. And Pasco with 3 goals, lining up for his fourth, straight through the middle, makes no mistake with that one. It's going to be 4 for Lockie Pasco already. 4 of the 5 goals going to him. 4 of the 6 goals going to him, but not just that, 4 in a quarter and 8 minutes of play. 8 last time they played in round 9. 77 for the season going in, and he's already got 4. Back in the middle. Clearance coming from Pittman. He was involved in the last play as well. They get the ball, they want to play on, but this time the free kick was not for them. Just shows again they wanted to take the advantage, but it wasn't their free kick this time, so we'll keep an eye on that, because they really love to just take it on, this Golden Grove team. Very dangerous to watch. Of course, even without Josh Glenn having been suspended, they're still appealing that one, but for now he won't be playing in this game. Obviously he's going to be out potentially for a little bit longer, so we'll see if they can try and reduce that so we can make it for the finals. But even without him, and what a dangerous player he is in terms of their attacking movement, still finding success in the forward line. going to be a stoppage inside the forward line of Prince Alfred this time. But a lot of congestion around this one. Probably about 60-65% of the players are in this little contest. Pittman once again breaks the game open with his contest play. Not afraid to take it on. And it's going to be Simon. Good kick forward. Again, spot something he likes. He was all by himself in the forward line there. So much room to move. Took his time and takes a beautiful mark. In terms of the movement, was beautiful. It was a standard mark in the end, straight on his chest. He's going to have a shot for goal from about 40. Takes it from about 50. Had a bit more room to move in the marking contest. Maybe should have took it because it is just the behind. And Pitt to bring it back in. Saw it last time when he kicked it to a small player and it didn't work out. This time he goes to more of a pack. Big punch from over the top. Looking to go forward is Golden Grove. If they can find a kick forward, it will be dangerous once again. Here it is. The handballs to a player in a better position. And now the centering kick to the goal square. No mark taken. Looking for a quick snap away at goal. But it was just be rushed behind once again. So definitely a lot of behinds in this match. But still a lot of goals for Golden Grove. Prince Alfred finding a target from their kick in. Looking for the switch. Running hard McHenry.
Can you better than him?
Asked for Schmidt to come towards him, but he was wrapped up, or he was dealt with quickly in terms of a man marking situation. So Schmidt now gets involved after the ball and gets caught on the ball. And it works perfectly for Golden Grove. They didn't go there initially. And then when eventually he does get the ball, he's wrapped up quickly because of the man marking. Cavallaro with a great tackle. Golden Grove down the field. Good mark. Slater plays on quickly. The defence again under pressure here for Prince Alfred. Sumner always composed and clean. They win the free kick up down the field and take it on. Jolly with the 1-2. Usually a very good kick. And this time no different. Centimetre perfect for his teammate on the wing, McInnes. Doesn't have that many options. He has a player short. He goes there in the end in Neil, the big ruckman. But he didn't really want to go there because it doesn't improve their situation. It just delays it. So now the big kick has to come to a pack just long down the line. Not too many options for him. And Golden Grove will take that all day. They sweep it up. They clean it up nicely. And Golden Grove through the middle of the ground. The Kookaburras going through the middle. When that gets cut off, they have options out wide, and that's exactly what they do. Pittman to the pocket. Diving mark paid. Great kick by Pittman. An even better mark there. Right in the pocket. It's going to be Pasco again, I believe. Yeah, Pascal deep in the pocket. We're quite far away from that side of the 50, and with the yellow numbers, a bit hard to see sometimes. But Pasco with a great diving mark, lining up for number 5. right in the pocket. He celebrates it immediately. He loves it off the boot, and why not? What a great finish there. It was never in doubt for him. Straight off the boot, straight through the middle for his 5th of the match. 5 goals in a quarter and a half. 77 going in, 8 last time they played. I keep repeating it because the numbers are crazy. So now 5 on top of his 77 brings him up to 82 goals for the season. The next best going in, I believe, was 38 goals. So he's well ahead of the person second on the goal kicking tally. And still aiming, potentially, depends how many finals they play. Could get the 100 during the final series. Free kick going the way of Slater. Finds Xanthopoulos. He goes out wide to the wing, and then they bring it back forwards to where it came from, back towards Slater. And now Habel. Josh Habel is a 100th game for him, so congrats to Josh Habel with a good kick forward. Finding his team, I believe that's Cavallaro. Inside the 50 once again, and Golden Grove putting on plenty of points on the scoreboard. Cavallaro with a great kick from 45 and a great goal there. They're on fire, this team. Golden Grove just finding goals left, right and centre, literally, from any pocket, any distance. Cavallaro with his first for the afternoon. 4 goals to nothing this quarter, doubling their score. And Prince Alfred yet to get a score, not even a behind. Still 139 versus 8-7-55. Free kick. Going the way of Slater, and again not happy with that one. The Prince Alfred players lucky not to give away an extra 25. Because they did earlier as well. Prince Alfred now coming with a counter-attack. Takes a bounce. Inbound to Kelly. Kelly with a shank of a kick. Straight off the wrong side of the boot. Turns it over immediately. Finds Pittman. Pittman plays on. Now the kick. After the handball to his teammate, to the right and just wide. Siren. Warning sirens here for the coaching bench of Prince Alfred. They were going to need to try and stop this. Try and slow down the attack of Golden Grove. It's not easy. Not many teams can really slow them down when they're in this kind of mood. But if they don't do anything very, very soon, it's going to be over, this match. Ball towards McGuinness, cut off by Pittman. And now Dodd out wide to Slater. Slater finds Cavallaro, who centres it. Not the best centre we've seen this match. He's had other opportunities that have been better. So Prince Alfred trying to just survive for now. He's gang tackled 3 of them. And he will be holding the ball. I think that is the correct decision. 3-on-1. And they play on quickly once again. The kick not the best this time, but still in a dangerous position for Golden Grove. They've got plenty of players there and plenty of forward half pressure. Before the match was listening to a bit of the forward group having a conversation before the match, and the coach telling him we want more forward half tackles. They didn't have enough last week in his opinion, so they've definitely worked on that in this game. Their pressure's high all around the ground, but especially in that forward half. Prince Alfred get it out of their 50, but only temporarily, as it doesn't find a target. And Golden Grove, once again, just a cleaner to get the possession back. This time they do get rewarded with not only a free kick, but an extra 25, because he didn't give the ball back. And now they plays on, and this is better, of inside 50, and he pushed it as he kicked it downfield, free kick. Almost 40, 50 metres from where he kicked it. It's going to be a free kick 20 metres out from goal. And Prince Alfred finally get a bit of their running play going, but also a couple of free kicks helps him get in this position. But despite the free kicks, they've got their running power, they're sprinting along the ground, and that really puts the pressure on the defence, and they make mistakes, and that's what happened here. And they get a goal. And Searles with his first, and only the second goal for Prince Alfred all match. Their first for the quarter, their first score of any kind of this quarter is the big 6 points. Around the grounds, Paynham in the lead, have a chance to get another goal. They do, so it's going to be 36 plays 49, 13 points to margin. Paynham are winning, and if this stays like that, they will survive and Prince Alfred will go down. We'll see what happens, and we'll keep you updated on that score and the others in Division 1, the BTR excavations of the Adelaide Footy League. Clearance from Jolly, but just goes up in the air, doesn't really make any distance. Immediately comes down to the pack. And Golden Grove once again look like Prince Alfred are happy to concede a stoppage there, but Golden Grove rip it out of that situation, using their pace, using their skill to get the ball forward. And Clark in defence takes 2 bounces. Goes backwards but finds a mark. There's nothing on for him, so goes back to where it came from, really. On the other side of the 50 now. Have a player free on the wing. They go there. In the end, needed a bit of a courageous mark and does so. But again, there's no movement in front of him. There's no one really asking for it. No one making the runs. So it's just another sideways kick to Ianello. There's nothing on again, and they're just running themselves into trouble. Golden Grove are happy to pounce on that any little chance they get. Comes back the other way. One-on-one situation goes over the top of both of them. And it's probably going to be rushed behind, it is. But once again, Prince Alfred just sideways kicking, sideways handballing, gets themselves in trouble over and over again. And trying to play fast from this kick-in situation causes a turnover because of the last possession rule. Nobody touches it on the way out. Golden Grove, like I said, they'll pounce on this. They'll love this situation. Can have a shot. It's going to go straight to the goal square. Big fly. Great mark there. I was on the ball the whole time. The only one that really jumped as high as he did. An amazing grab right in front of goal. 20 metres out, if that. And it is Kane Horskins with an amazing mark and looking for his second for the match. Kick set, very tight here. How's the umpire going to call it? It's going to be a behind. So probably should be working on that. They probably should have scored that from that distance and that angle. And immediately Horskins will regret that one. 2, 3, 15 plays 8, 10, 58. We've seen Golden Grove take advantage of these kick-in situations often. We'll see if they can do it again. This time they find a target in McHenry. McHenry very Small chip forward. Ianello. He does the 1-2 to McHenry. He does a nice diagonal kick. So that's good. That breaks the lines up a bit. And now the inside 50 over the top though. Doesn't find the targets. And that's the difference between these two. Golden Grove able to just find targets just like that. And find Slater, who's had a really good quarter, to the pocket. No mark taken. Still alive here. Doesn't duck away from that challenge and really does very well to find a goal. The crowd was waiting and I was waiting. It was a goal. And that almost sums up these two teams. Prince Alfred with probably one of their better moments when they go forward, but misses the target and immediately gets counter-attacked the other way. And Golden Grove, even when it doesn't quite work out, and he probably should have taken the marker in that pocket, still does enough to find a way to get it through the big sticks. I'll just find out who kicked that goal, but Mitch McKelvey with that one. And great work by him. Seven points to the margin. Payneham Nord Union winning. And there's the siren for half time. So as I was saying, a dominant quarter for Golden Grove, kicking 5 goals to 1. So definitely a big quarter for Golden Grove, and congrats to them on that great quarter. In terms of the other game, it is 7 points to margin for Payneham Nord Union winning that one. So we'll see if that one is a very tight one. We'll see what happens there. Thanks for listening. We'll go to a quick break and be back for the second half. underway as they wanted to have to chase the ball. Neil and Robinson, they've been going at it all afternoon. The clearance from Golden Grove. Got a chance here to fly! And Mitch Slater with a great mark there. Flew early. And after a fantastic second quarter, started this third one just how he went in the second. Really great opening and a really good chance now to kick the goal to add to his good work. For Mitch Slater, celebrates right off the boot, straight through the middle, was never in doubt, and Slater with his first of the afternoon, but really a great performance by him so far. Neil with the tap backwards. Works out well for Schmidt with the clearance. They have an opportunity now. If they can just be a little bit clean, they'll do well to find Pritchard. Pritchard with the inside 50, Bentley with the inside 50 to a big pack of players. A dangerous position, just soccer kicked away by Golden Grove. And even that works out pretty well. But again, good pressure here by Prince Alfred. It's going to be a free kick. It's going to be an advantage as well. Maybe they should have slowed down, but they're going straight towards a Golden Grove player who's down. So they're going to stop the play. He was almost going to land on his head there. So good decision by the umpire just to slow it down and say, we'll just have to look after him first. Try and see who that player is. Might be Lockie Pasco actually, number 24, but he's up and about. He's not coming off the ground. He's told the trainers that he's okay to stay on, so hopefully it's nothing serious for Golden Grove. Definitely, obviously, a key player for them in the final home and away round before the finals, which they will be a big part of. But Prince Alfred, maybe unlucky there not to get the advantage they would have really hoped for. It causes a stoppage to that situation, and they have a shot at goal that misses everything. So it's in the hands of Simon. In the other game, Glenunga losing to Payne World Union by 20 points. 42 plays 62. They are lining up for a goal, Glenunga, so maybe can reduce the margin there, but Payneham, so far they're surviving, and so far Prince Alfred going down. Still a long way to go in this one. Stick around for both games here on Filming Footy. Golden Grove again running it out of defence beautifully. Just using their teammates well, overlapping handballs, legs moving fast for all the different teammates getting involved, and just using the wings, not afraid to run and push. They have a chance here. No luck yet, trying to find a bit of room. Thought about the shot, instead chips it out wide. Smartly done there by Pittman. It's not going to be a mark, it's going to be play on, maybe touch off the boot. So he comes back to where it came from, straight back to Pittman. And Pittman mark does count. His teammates screaming for it, knowing maybe he can't make the distance from there. So it goes to Robinson, outside the 50. And now the inside 50, Slater's going to jump for it, but just goes over his head and lands in the lap of McGuinness, who gets an extra 25 as well. And McGuinness, what can he do with this one now? He kicks it short to Singleton. But again, nothing on for him, so he has to try and do the switch to Sumner. Again, it's a familiar sight for Prince Alfred. They're just getting stuck. There's not much movement for him. He's going to just have to kick it long down the line. That's exactly what he ends up doing. And Golden Grove will take that all day, every day. Simon with a fantastic intercept mark. And they just sit off, they wait for the long kick, and when it comes, they cut it off Golden Grove. And then they either do a switch, or they just use their skills and find a way up the field. On this occasion, a bit too wide, it will be a boundary throw-in. 11 and a half minutes played in this third quarter. Big kick forward by Prince Alfred. Can they find a bit of a spark here? But it's going to be just, again, another boundary throw-in, too close to the boundary line. The umpire to bring it back in. Just inside the forward line, just inside the forward 50 of Prince Alfred. A quick kick forward. Doesn't find a target, but still in a dangerous position. If they can find a bit of room to have a shot. McGuinness trying to get on the end of this one. The defence is there for Golden Grove. He's held, but play on to the umpire. And it's going to be a free kick, a high free kick. And an extra 25 for Prince Alfred. And an extra 25, I believe. So it could be a full 50 metres. But either way, it's going to go from 45 metres out to straight in front. And Garrels with the ball. Going to finish a certain goal and his second for the match. So congrats to him. But interesting situation there. I'm not sure exactly what the free kick was for. Both players went sliding in for the same ball. But the umpire saw something and then the complaints occurred and caused them an extra 25, or maybe it was a 50 metre in the end. But either way, a goal for Prince Alfred. 2 goals each in this quarter, so much better from them compared to the second quarter where it was 1 goal, 5. Slater helping out in the rock. Here he is again getting the clearance. Crazy game by him so far. And a clever tap there by Verity. Very clever there, but couldn't quite get the kick as it was smothered. But the ball finds its way to Cavallaro, who does finish once again another great goal. And Verity with some magic. His kick smothered, and then Cavallaro made the most of it and did not make any mistake of that kick. And Prince Alfred working hard for their goals, needing free kicks, needing 25 metres just to have a shot, and then Golden Grove go on the other end and create some magic. All alone in the rock there for Neil. 2-handed tap. Maybe could have grabbed it out of the rock and looked for a clearance himself. He's quite handy when he does that. And instead tapped it, so now it's in dispute. Getting in the hand of the right people there was Prince Alfred, and because of that they get inside 50, they get the clearance. Simon's cleaned up, but back on his feet now, and there he is getting involved. Not afraid to get involved in the hard stuff. He does well on the bench like that one. And because of that they can counter-attack. They got players everywhere here. Vanwell with the ball. Verity's in the middle. He's asking for it. He goes for it and takes a good mark. He plays on as well and finishes it truly. And Liam Verity with a good goal, but after a good team play. from one end of the ground to the other. Getting involved first was Simon, and then the kick inside 50 by Banwell was centimetre perfect, and that really helped Verity kick a really open but good team goal. In the other game, it's Salisbury North losing by 51 points to Shock. So if that continues, which is looking likely in the third quarter they are, then Sacred Heart will play finals and Salisbury North miss out. So qualifying final before the actual final start in round 18 of the Adelaide Footy League. A few stoppages in a row inside the forward line. Free kick actually for Gordon Grove on that occasion. They're going to be holding the ball. So Gordon Grove can kick it out of their defence, or they can handball it backwards and use the switch. And they're sticking to their game plan. That's worked so far, not just today but most of the year, so it's exactly what they're going to do. But on that occasion they read it well. Was Hugo Kelly. Comes in, intercepts it, can go inside 50 in his own respect now. 2-on-1, Simon playing in front, just couldn't take the mark. And now the kick through Prince Alfred. But again, the pressure's up and about. Thought it was going to be a stoppage. The umpire put his whistle away for a moment, and he actually does call holding the ball. Thought it was going to be a stoppage, instead it's going to go the other way. A free kick for Gordon Grove. Through the middle of the ground, Banwell using his body well. I thought it was fair. He thought it was too, but the umpire saw it differently. It's going to be McGuinness. McGuinness chips it forward, finding Ionello. Ionello with a slow darting kick, but to nobody in particular, so it's going to take a snapping effort, but it starts wide and finishes it there, just the 1 point. It's been inside what Prince Alfred's forward 50 quite often this quarter. They've had a lot inside 50s. They might be even winning inside 50s, but just need to keep getting more goals. They can't quite find good shots at goals. When they do, they find goals, but they need to find good opportunities to have shots. They need to find some marks in good positions and find their teammates. Here he's found his teammate, but again it's very wide, very far from goals. Just inside the 50 metres. Not much movement for him, no one really asking for it, so he's going to go back and try and have a shot from here. It's going to be a very tricky kick. About 50 metres right on the boundary line. Looks good off the boot, but it is wide. And another point added to the score, because it looks like it's actually now in the full. Yeah, on the full, so super wide. No point added. And that almost sums up what I was just saying. They're getting chances. Well, they've got a lot inside 50s, but not many chances in good positions. On that occasion, he marked that didn't look like he even wanted to have a shot. Nothing really opened up for him, so he had the shot and got down the full, so didn't work out. Dodd now handballs it to the opposition in Pritchard. Trying to go forward, he'd get tackled. And good pressure, holding the ball. Correct decision. He took on maybe 1 or 2 tacklers there and got caught. And an extra 25, maybe more. An extra 25, he plays on. And now everything's open. It looks like it's going to come back because I think it was maybe a 50 and he played on after 25. So the umpire says bring it back. That was Ingram who finds Simon. And Golden Grove, the Kookaburras, not afraid to pass it around and look for the best option. They've got time and space to play this game if they want. Eventually they do go long into the forward line, looking for a big mark. Playing in front, Pitt takes the mark or takes the free kick. Either way, I think the umpire said it was a high. It's going to be Pitt's ball. Deep in defence. Goes away to Searles. Handballs it to Sumner. He goes long. He has to play a free. Good vision up there. Good mark as well. Great mark there. Put his body on the line, Oliver Clark, and took a fantastic mark. Got sandwiched in between 2 players and not afraid. Just get his hands up. His kick not as good as a mark. Turning it over. A fantastic mark. Regardless, Banwell's free on the outer side. I feel like he's always free. And now Dodd. Inside 50 to Pasco. Great lead. Sticks the hands up early, and his strength and his footy IQ too good. It's a fantastic lead mark by the big full forward. And Pasco, who already has 6, looking for 7. About 35 metres out. Bit of an angle, but not too bad for the right footer. Umpire again, as still as the statue. When Pasco kicks it, most of the times you think it's going to go through the middle, and it really did. That's 7 goals in this match. Last time they played each other in round 9, he kicked 8, so just 1 off of that, and there's still plenty of time in this one. 23.5 minutes played in the third quarter. Pasco with 7, and Prince Alfred, the whole team combined, with 4 goals, so he's got 3 more goals than the whole team. 4-4-28, plays 14-10-94. Schmidt with the clearance, good work there. Great midfielder Schmidt. His teammates need to help him. A few too many handballs there. Causes the turnover. Pittman. Good kick forward. They have a chance. Probably not too much time left in this quarter, so they're going to have to hurry up. Slater 1-on-1 against Pitt. Over the top Slater. Banwell collects it. The small forward. Beautifully snapped goal. And another goal in just a matter of minutes for Golden Grove. Slater 1-on-1 on Pitt. Did very well to bring the ball to ground. And Banwell, just like a small forward does, read it well off the hands and finishes it truly.
No, that's not. That's ladies. Men's is all that side.
Umpire's just getting the ball back into the middle. Bit of a delay here to get the ball in the middle. Took a while. Banwell's kick nearly on the road. Neil flies. We've got an opportunity. McHenry in the middle now. He gets wrapped up and tackled, and the inside 50 comes the other way because of it. Verity gets his hands to it. And now Pilkington. Pilkington has a chance, but it's going to come the other way through Clark. Clark slips Has good stamina, has good agility, but he gets wrapped up. It's going to be a holding the ball for Clark. He nearly got away with it after because of his agile nature, but not quite. And with not much time left, you'd think in this quarter, Golden Grove have an opportunity. Long kick forward. Neil's the only one that jumped. And he does very well to take a good intercept mark, does Jordan Neil. Go on the far way to Sumner. Sumner using the far wing. This is better a little bit by Prince Alfred actually finding targets, getting the hands in jolly. Great kick of the footy usually. Oh, no difference on this occasion. His teammate just didn't catch it. McHenry, his kick smothered, but does well with his second effort. Now Pritchard with inside 50 to the pocket. Golden Grove playing in front, but great smother there by Clark. Causes a stoppage, and the umpire will throw it back in. .27-minute mark of this third quarter. Do they have a time to find another goal? Either team. Verity marks it in the middle of the ground. Handballs it off to his running teammate. Now Slater, who's been on fire, takes a good mark over Slater. Plays on quickly. In centering ball, centering kick, and a great ball and a great kick by Slater. His teammate with a good mark there by Collins. Collins has got one, he missed one. Now he's lining up straight in front, 20 metres out. Should be a certain goal, you'd think. And he does, makes no mistake. So his second for Nick Collins. Looking around the grounds, Glenunga versus Payneham North Union. And Payneham have got out to a good lead, a solid lead. 56 to 81. 27 points off the top of my head. Might be a bit wrong. But either way, 8 goals to 13. So 5 goals difference and 6 goals difference because of the behinds. It could be enough there to get the victory. And if it is, unfortunately for Prince Alfred, they will be relegated to Division 2 because here is a loss here for them here will mean that they will get relegated to Payneham win, and so far that is exactly what's happening. Payneham winning equal on points, equal on the ladder, 8 points and 4 wins, 13 losses. Currently Prince Alfred is safe because of percentage, but if Payneham win, they are safe with more wins. And there's the siren for 3/4 time, so we'll keep out that one, the other result. There's still time in that one. It's only the 23rd minute mark. Glenunga didn't get a goal there. They had a shot, but either way, we'll come back after this break with the final quarter here at Park 9. Last quarter about to be underway here at Park 9. 78 points the margin on the way to Golden Grove. This one is pretty much wrapped up, you could say. So all eyes are basically on the Payneham game, and Payneham are winning still by the same margin, 56 to 81 in the third quarter there. Not even three-quarter time as we get underway here for the fourth. So we'll keep an eye on that one as Cavallaro gets the clearance. He's had a good game, Cavallaro. We'll see who we pick for the Archies. Best on ground, get a pair of Archie thongs. Schmidt with the handball, and they don't argue, trying to find Neil, but instead his teammate gets tackled before he can get it to Neil. It's going to be a hole in the ball, and Golden Grove will kick it forward. They have a few players available and asking for it. He decides just to go long instead. And it's right in the outer side. It's going to be a stoppage situation. Trying to get the clearance, trying to get the kick forward. Good kick, good centering kick. They've done this well all day, have Golden Grove. The umpire blows his whistle. I'm not sure exactly what's it for. It's going to be his ball to hold it up. He thought he was holding a bit too long. So in a dangerous position, it's going to be a stoppage. Prince Alfred Rock gets the tap away. But again, there's a lot of congestion, a lot of players around this one. Still in a dangerous position here if they can find a quick way to find a kick forward or anything like that. But a lot of people around this one. The umpire's circling. He's called it on the ball. Said he dived on it. It's going to be Golden Grove's ball inside the forward line. Unlucky there for Prince Alfred. There's a big pack of players. The umpire picked it out. But either way, it's going to be Golden Grove to have the shot on goal. And Verity, with a chance for his second, had a good third quarter. Coming in now, great kick. Looked confident there, and why wouldn't you? Got two now, and their second highest goal scorer for Golden Grove does well to get his second.
Really?
Schmidt, great clearance. Very good player here for Prince Alfred. Great kick forward. Can they have a chance here to finish? Wrapped up, holding the ball, and that's better from Prince Alfred. Good pressure. Great clearance straight from the middle, and then for the attackers to jump on top. And it's going to be James Bentley looking for his second. And James Bentley, the top goal scorer for Prince Alfred, coming in now. And good kick, a bit of a floater, but goes through the big sticks, that's the main thing. His second for the match. And the fifth for Prince Alfred all game. Seven goals to 2 in that third quarter, so 5 goals to 1 in the second, 7-2 in the third. So massive margins there, and that's where this margin has come from. But Prince Alfred do get a goal back. Clearance from Golden Grove. Benwell with the tap out wide. And bringing it back in towards McHenry. Prince Alfred players looking for their player coach, but it's not to be. Set up nicely. Pittman with the left. Centering kick, usually pretty good to a dangerous position. Still alive here if someone can find the kick. If someone can find a bit of a room to move, but not to be yet. It's a lot of congestion, a lot of tackles flying in. Eventually the ball settles. The umpire does call holding the ball. This time going the way of the defence, and Prince Alfred will get possession of it. Pritchard. Straight through the middle of the ground, Jolly. Jolly, good kick. Looking for Schmidt. Schmidt takes the mark, plays on immediately. This is good from Prince Alfred. To Bentley, but it's too low. He can't take the mark. It bounces before it even reaches him. He has to work hard to get the ball to a teammate. And now the kick out wide, but it goes way too wide. Just the point. Trying to bring it back in, Gordon Grove. Player coach Ned McHenry shouting instructions to the team. You can hear it from here. It's a short chip kick forward to Dobby and then to Hoskins, but they stop him. And it's still alive for Garrels. Garrels to McHenry. McHenry thinking of kicking it. Gets caught high. The umpire, how's he going to see it? Holding the ball. I thought he got caught high. Didn't duck his head too much and he got hit in the head, but the umpire saw it differently, and it's Hoskins, who dropped the mark initially, does well to get it back and get the possession back for his team. Tavalara on the last line of defence. Xanthopoulos. To McKelvey. Kelvey looking for Dodd. Cut off by Schmidt, but it goes out for a boundary throw-in. Neil. Tap down, but the clearance from his midfielder out on the full by a mile, unfortunately for them. Oh, for a mark and an extra 25. Took him out of it after he took the mark. And the kick forward, nicely taken mark by Dodd. Dodd chips it forward nicely to a player in a better position. Maybe cramping a bit, taking his time to stretch it out. But either way, he's going to have a chance to shoot here. About 35, maybe 40 metres from goal. Quite a tight angle. He might have to play on a kick around his body. That's exactly what he does. The ball going forwards. Great goal. Amazing goal there. Could be up for the Jag Meatworks goal of the day. Just trying to see who that is. If they can turn around, that'd be nice. 23. So number 23, Kane Hoskins, with his second. Could be the goal of the day. We'll see. I'll have a few in mind for that one. Back underway after that fantastic goal. Once again, Gordon Grove going forward. They have an opportunity again to have a shot straight in front on the run. And he does, he nails it. And he loves it. Look at that celebration there. See who that was, but great goal nonetheless. And Gordon Grove, we've talked about their attacking most of this match, and you can see why. They're real dangerous in attack, and they're showing that just before the final series and giving a bit of a warning to the other teams. That was Mitch McKelvey with that goal, his second for the match as well. So it's a lot of multiple goal kickers. We'll go through that in a bit. Clark looking for the kick forward, tackles, he kicked it, just touches his boot as he got tackled, so not holding the ball. But Golden Grove get possession the other way, and now a chance, low darting kick forward, and a good mark once again by the leading player. Another opportunity here to add a goal. It'll be their 20th goal if they seal this one. And once again, their goal kicking has improved since the first quarter massively. Another great goal. Makes no mistake there. Once again, they're so far from us, I can't tell. It's Cavallaro with his third. So that makes Pasco obviously with his 7, Collins 2, Horskins 2, Cavallaro 3, McKelvey 2, and Verity 2. So definitely a lot of multiple goal kickers in this match. And the score is nearing that 100-point margin, which is unfortunate for Prince Alfred. They might be aware of what's going on in the other game and lost motivation, but I'm not too sure exactly how they let it get out to this big of a margin. They looked very good last week. Bentley has a chance to reduce that margin if he can, but it's not going to be, and it's rushed behind, which is allowed in this league. 62 plays 87 in the other game, 5 minutes played in the fourth quarter. So Paynham still leading by a decent amount there. $25 points. We'll see if that's enough to secure the win at Paynham. But if things stand on the live ladder, as they like to say, it will be Prince Alfred getting relegated this afternoon. Still time in that game. They've only played 6 minutes compared to our 12 here. Big punch over the top. They have an opportunity now, another inside 50 of Paynham, but again the defence is strong and the defence is not relenting with this big margin. They're still working hard, this defence. And Jed Benwell getting the ball, kicks it forward and finds, of course, Pasco. Pasco lining up to match his round 9 efforts against Prince Alfred. 8 goals out on that occasion. He's got 7. Lining up for number 8 here. Left on this occasion, so no mark, no goal, just the 1 point. But last time they played in round 9, Golden Grove won that one by 31 points. So even though 31 is obviously a good win, it's not as big as a win as it is right now in this game here. Prince Alfred trying to bring it forward. They have a lot of players here, a lot of runners. They're running for him. Garrels, usually a good finisher. Over the top of everyone, over the top of the full forward. for his third goal. And Josh Garrels, the only multiple goal kicker last time they played, got 2. He's got 3 this time. Thanks again to our sponsors, Filming Footy, Sports Interactive, Classic Clashes, Custom Bow RTC, High Five E-Bikes, Dartfish, Archie's, Jag Meatworks and Kimberley Resorts. High Five E-Bikes, of course, the best player of the year will win a High Five E-Bike, as well as you guys can win one, so look out for that. They're also going to be selling them on grand final days at Norwood Oval. So if you're there, there's a bit of a discount for people at the grand final, so please go out and check the tent on game day. Golden Grove have an opportunity now inside 50. Looking to add more goals. They've already got 20 of them. They might get a chance here. It's going to be a free kick for Golden Grove. Just outside the 50 metres, or maybe on the 50 metre paint for Pilkington. Pilkington from just inside the 50 metre line, straight in front, just falls short, won't make the distance, still alive, not anymore, punched over for a behind. Not much movement for Prince Alfred. It's been a bit of a theme all game. They keep kicking it sideways, waiting for something up forward, but doesn't always come. They get fined to Searles. Searles, Tynello, smothered off the boot. Garrels, and now Jordan Neal. Up top, but again defense is good, and the uncontested or contested marks in defense for Golden Grove really release the pressure, and then they can set up their game from there. Through the middle of the gun was Schmidt, taking 2 bounces. His kick forward, not finding a target. Horskins, who chips it out wide. Finding Pittman, deep in defence still. Along the wing, Slater with a arm stretched mark. Looking for Banwell. Banwell to the opposite wing. Pilkington's waiting for it inside forward line, but they can't take the marks, and now Prince Alfred do well to get the players, and a bit of a mix in communication there between Simon and his teammate there. They just couldn't get the ball free, and it's going to be the umpire to bring it back in. Holding the ball. Golden Grove will get the ball here. And an extra 25. A bit of that, they're quite quick on that one today, the umpires. The extra 25 for dissent or questioning the umpire. So because of that, it's going to go from a kick that won't be going inside 50 to a kick that is. And a bullet pass there by Cavallaro. Beautifully done. And thanks to the extra 25, the kick finds its way inside 50 and finds a teammate inside that 50 to have a shot at goal. It's going to be Josh Habel, actually, number 11 in his 100th game. So this will be the icing of the cake for him and his team if he can find this goal. Because Josh Habel, in his 100th game, is lining up for his first. Starts out wide, and unfortunately for him in his milestone match, can't quite finish the job. On that far side now, boundary throw in. 21 minutes played in this final quarter. The result is all but confirmed here with a massive margin for Golden Grove, making its way into the final series in great form. They would have won 11 in a row when the siren sounds here at Park 9. 11 in a row, finishing second on the ladder, I presume. In terms of the difference of the percentage. Rostrevor actually are beating Port District, so they'll be equal on points, I believe. It's just about the percentage, and they're getting a big percentage here, so might be a bit too big of a gap. It's 2.71% difference. I think that might be a bit too big of a gap, but no matter what, equal top. Could say for Golden Grove after a rough first half of the season. They've won 11 in a row, and they're probably the form team coming into this final series in 2025. And Luke Barmby and all the coaching staff, the whole team, will be happy not just with the result but with their whole season, and to get into this position is now in their hands in the final series to see what they can do, to see if they can go all the way.
We want to finish second. No, if we finish first, we get first week at Port District. Oh, no, I don't want that.
The umpire again blowing his whistle here. It's going to be a free kick for Hoskins. He just chips into the corner. They take on the play on. They kick it from the corner. He probably could have went back and had a shot from there, but a bit rushed there to get the ball to his teammate, and puts his teammate in a dangerous position, in a dangerous place to be able to be tackled and pressured quickly. So just a point. 29 points, Caneham are winning, 17 minutes played. You'd think that's enough, anything can happen, but you think that's enough. They need 5 goals, Willanunga, to get back in to this one, so it could most likely going to spell disaster here for Prince Alfred. They did all the hard work last week to survive an extra round, but in the end it's not going to be enough. Might not be enough. 18 minutes played in that one, 24 here, so there'll be a bit of a gap in this one. If you're a Prince Alfred fan watching, make sure you go over and check that Payneham one just to continue the story and continue to see what the result is for your football club. But if you're a Golden Grove fan, you'll be loving this one. Pittman, the captain, strong mark here in front of our commentary position. He's been one of the best players all year in the Adelaide Footy League. He's been in best for Golden Grove 9 of 17 times. Cavallaro is back to Pittman. Pittman thinking of the chip kick forward, but instead thinks about the switch. And Golden Grove really just doing whatever they like. Finding whoever they want. McKelvey. Good kick. Over the top, one-handed. If you don't mind, by Slater. And he plays on quickly, finds Banwell, and Banwell can run in and kick his second for the match. Another multiple goal kicker here for Golden Grove. Clearance forward, nice mark taken there, and kicks it towards Kelly, jumps early, good work there by the defender behind him, and now through the middle, Golden Grove using the corridor nicely, Pittman, and now to Hoskins, chip kick forward to Dodd. Dodd with the left plays on a bit too quickly, gets smothered off the boot. Still alive here for Dodd, but they instead trying to go more inwards, and it's stopped by them. And Hoskins again there to clean it up and finds his teammate, but that's the end of the match to confirm the result we've known for a while. 6-6-42. Plays 21-14, 140. A big win here for Golden Grove to tune up before the final series. $98 points the margin here at Park 9. A massive victory for Golden Grove and for Luke Barmby. Congrats to them for finishing the season. 11 wins in a row going into the final series, and they will be very happy with this match. They had 7 different goal kickers. They had a good defence all throughout the game, even at the end when the result was already sewn up. Still working hard in defence, putting the pressure on, and everything they would have hoped for happened in this one. As for Prince Alfred, looking at the other game, 22 minutes played, 72 to 105. It's going to be very difficult. 33 points with not much time left, you'd think. So I think it's safe to say that Prince Alfred have been relegated here this afternoon at Park 9. Unfortunately for them at home, they did really well last week. Everyone expected them to lose to Payneham last week and get relegated there, and they survived that one. They had a really good performance there, and they won that one to survive one extra week. But going into 2026, it's not going to be easy to see Prince Alfred get relegated. Unfortunately for them, only premiers 2 years ago, and to see them go down, it won't be easy. But we'll wrap up here from Park 9. We'll go and have a look at the other results and make sure that one is confirmed. But Payneham look like they're surviving. Prince Alfred go down, and Golden Grove are maybe premiership contenders going into the 2025 final series. Thanks for watching. Well,
and then do you want to quickly do this wrap up?
yeah. Yes. No worries at all. Another one.